back to my channel. What's up? Today I wanted to sit down and film how to sculpt and bronze your face, but also to apply blush and how to apply blush to achieve that very sculpted and nice and up, I guess lifted cheek effect that we all want to achieve and learn how to do. So I thought I'd film that and show you guys how I achieve that myself. So if you guys are new, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and let's just get into it. So I have decided that I'm going to be doing one cheek with cream products, and on the other side I'm going to be doing powder products. And the reason for that is because I know we all have different preferences. Many of us like cream products because that's just what's trending, to be honest, right now. But before I was a cream product lover, I did like powders. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve both, because I know not all of us like cream and not all of us like to use powder products. So going in with the bronzer first, I'm going to be using the powder side. I'm going to be using powders first. I was going to be using the Sunkissed Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. This is a nice, very cool tone bronzer, which I have raved a lot about here on my channel. And then the other one that I really like and enjoy is this. I believe it's like $3. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Sunkissed Bronzer, and I know that because I mean, I've raved about this also on my channel, but it does not have anything in the back, which I hate, but I will link it down below because this is still available. This is also a more cool, but still has a little bit more warmth than this cooler tone bronzer. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. side, and I like to use a angled, this is a Morphe E4. I like the angled effect on this brush because I really have the ability to kind of just know where I want to place the product, the powder. So instead of sweeping motion, I'm going to be applying in a dabbing motion and just applying it right on the cheekbone and right below, so not too down. We don't want to go too low when it comes to contouring and sculpting. I'm also, if you notice, stopping right before probably like the center of my eye, because I don't want to bring it too down also again on the cheek where it's going to give me too much product. So that's pretty much it for powder for bronzing. Moving on to the cream powder side, it's a little bit different and a little bit more tedious because we are dealing with cream products. So I'm going to be using the bronzer stick by Makeup by Mario. And the reason for this is because it's one of my favorite ones that is very user-friendly. But again, let's go back to the application for a cream product. It's a little bit different than a powder product. So you're going to be applying it on top of the cheekbone. So a little bit different. See here how we go a little bit lower. And this one actually is nice because it has a brush, if I can pop it open. And you just, again, same thing, you just dab the product on the cheek without sweeping it. You don't just want to disrupt your foundation and your base, if that makes sense. So that's why it's very, it's just recommended to just dab better than sweeping product. See how we're getting the same thing? And then if you want to go a little bit more dramatic, definitely can apply more. But I really love this contour stick because it's very user-friendly and you don't need to try hard to blend it out, which is nice because I know that they're quite intimidating. Cream products are quite intimidating to work with because you feel like you're going to just become a big hot mess. So that is pretty much for the contour. So that is it. Now going for blush. For blush side, for the powder, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blushes, but this is a new one. This is the shade Bella Bellini, and I really like this blush because it looks a lot like Luminoso because it has that pink coral, but it has a golden sheen to it. But it's pretty pigmented. So, and for the blush, instead of placing it, sometimes we like to place it a little bit too low, like closer to the apples. You don't really want to do that when you're trying to get a lifted cheek effect, because you can make your face look just a little bit more fuller and rounder. So we want to pull things a little bit more back and just going on top of, right on top of the bronzer. And then you can bring it in a little bit up to the temple if you'd like. That's just a personal choice. For cream, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Putty blush. This is in the shade Turks and Caicos. You guys know I love my Rare Beauty. What is it called? Rare Beauty cream blush, but I figured let's just do an affordable version. And they're quite similar too. Just a little tad deeper is this is the shade Nearly Apricot. It's one of my favorite shades. But I'm going to, again, just dab my little stippling brush. This is also by e.l.f. And we want to apply that right, again, on top of the bronzer. And then a little bit above if you want to just give yourself more of that color. More color to your complexion. And then a little bit on the nose. I like to do this to make it like a cute little sunburnt moment. But you don't have to. Again, it's personal preference. So you see how with the powder side, you can see that it's more like sculpted upward instead of dragging down the face. A lot of people like to apply their blush right here, which is fine to start right here. But like again, like I said, you're just going to create more fullness and more attraction to the front of your face versus giving yourself more of a like lifted effect. How many times am I gonna say that in this video? So, okay, let's go move on to bronzing or contouring the hairline. So how do I want to do this? I'm gonna do it with powder. I think you've seen me how to contour my forehead with the Mario in that video tutorial. So I'm gonna do it with powder. So again, going in with my brush, and I'm going to be applying it almost directly on top of my hair, so my hairline, and just kind of bring it a little bit down if you want on the temples, if you really want to like bring in the forehead, just make it smaller. And then in the center, just go on top of the hairline, like so. So pretty easy. The hairline's not that hard to, honestly, it's not like the cheek. I feel like to get the cheek and bronzing down, how to like contour, it's more like practice, but the hairline is pretty simple and I'm trying to explain it to you guys in a very simplified way, because it's not, you don't really have to overthink it. So going in for the chin. So if you're trying to hide like a double chin, or you just want a very like structured, very, nice jawline. So we're going to, again, grab our brush, and you want to apply this right where you see the jawbone. You want to apply it right underneath. So like so, right here in this little line right here, and just dab on the product. You don't want to go above that jawline because you shouldn't be seeing, naturally we don't have a shadow. So you think of shadows, contouring is like shadowing. So you don't want to go above the bone because naturally we don't have shadow. We go underneath the jawline. Same thing goes for the other side. Underneath the jawbone. You could even bring it down a little bit right here if you really want more of a definition, but this is all I need. Like, I'm not trying to go all out, but definitely if you do want to, you would just go right here, below. And then if you ever feel like you over applied any bronzer or any cleaning up to do, you would just get a foundation. You would get a foundation brush or a beauty sponge and then just clean up and dab anywhere you went too low, like right here, you could clean up, or too high. So you can just dab your foundation brush. Okay, I think that is it for bronzing and blush. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just don't want to bring things too forward. So that is that. For foundation today, I really quickly wanted to mention, I use the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is so comparable to the Rare Beauty Weightless Foundation that I love so much, because in the sense that it's very full coverage, but it also has a very lightweight, airy feel on the skin. It's not so heavy. It's not heavy at all actually on the skin. So that's why I like that one. Super affordable. On the eyes, I applied the LA Girl Keep It Playful eyeshadow palette, which I featured in one of my favorite drugstore eyeshadow palette video. So that's what I have on the eyes. Now for highlight, I'm going to be applying powder highlight on both sides. So with highlight, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Cosmetics shade Spark highlighter. So for highlight, I like to also, again, bring it back, but I like to apply a little bit more right here on the cheek where you'd smile, and then bring it back ever so slightly right here. But you don't want to go where, if you have like, let's say crow's feet where you have wrinkles right here, or anywhere where your smile, what is it, like the wrinkles around your smile lines, like on the eyes, you don't want to add any highlighter product there, because you would just emphasize your lines, if that makes sense. So just avoid your under eye area altogether and you'll be safe, because the last thing you want to do is emphasize any wrinkles. So that is another tip. I'm going to be applying just a dab on the nose, so just the very tip. Your chin, that's just personal preference. I do the chin just to make it just pop. Sometimes people don't want to bring forward the chin. So again, highlighting is to bring forward areas that you're comfortable with doing so. So your cheekbones, your nose, the tip of your nose, your temples, just a bit. And then, like I said, the chin. And then if you want to, you could even do the little bridge of your nose to add more of that dew and glow to your skin. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to kind of give you some insight and tips on how to bronze and sculpt the face, and also applying blush and highlight, because I know sometimes we can kind of get just lost. So hopefully this video was helpful for you if you were kind of confused on how to apply your bronzer, blush, and highlight, and really show you guys how to really just map out your face and see where you would apply those products. So if you guys found this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video down below. Please give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.